So it's the 2nd of April. I feel tired from yesterday. I also feel stressed about some stuff again still. But I want to do this 10K every day for 30 days challenge. So I'm out walking and I've just started. I'm only a block away from home. I'm gonna do this. So let's see how this works. So here's me still in a flattering photo. At least I don't have eye gook in my hair, right? Goop? I don't know, whatever it is. You know, the sleepy stuff. But I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not going to the park. I'm going to maybe a different park. Depends how far I can walk. I want to get that over 10K, and I'm gonna take some photos along the way, post them to my Instagram, and just do this. Just gonna do this because I gotta do this, and this is gonna help me get through the stuff I'm going through right now with my husband living in another city and me not being able to write yet. This is gonna help me address my health, physical, you know, and help me get through the rest of it. And I get to show you guys stuff if there's stuff to see. It would be a great day for a bicycle ride. That's like a bicycle sign. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun. It's anyway a bike route sign. It'd be great for a bicycle ride. And I would be able to go further, show you other places, but if I do that, I won't get my steps in. So I'll have to wait. Maybe later in the month I'll have the 10K down easier and I'll feel like going for a bike ride as well. Oh look, I bet you that looks really pretty at night, those lights. I like the lights, see them on the basket? At night that's gonna be really pretty. Anyway, I'll shut up for now. See, I don't like all this traffic here. I just passed somebody who had redone their fence really quickly since the winter. You see their old fence? See the new fence. Good job. So, what I mean about the bicycle route thing is, I don't know what I was saying last time I turned the camera off. It was only a moment ago. This is a really pretty spot for blossoms when you're riding your bike. And the blossoms go all over the... That's gonna be soon. But yeah, I'm not ready to be able to bike and get the steps in yet. But I will, guys. So the clouds aren't as spectacular as yesterday. The temperature is warmer though. I'll probably be too hot with my hoodie on, but it's a nice day. What I meant about the traffic, that's what I was gonna say. I guess what it is that it's just traffic and there's nothing really, like if you're downtown Toronto, you got your traffic, but you also have the buildings, you know, beside you, and maybe they block out some of the noise, and you have things to look at and see that are a bit more interesting than just, like, if I kept walking that stretch, it gets boring. There's no shade, and not that there's any shade at this time of year anyway, but sorry to complain. It's not that it's an awful town. It's got a lovely, yeah, that's great. Man, I can't even, I just don't have the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's from Sesame Street a long time ago. Okay, so I'm just gonna get back to walking, meandering but meandering in a quicker pace. Because I want to get somewhere. Maybe that will be key to this, is walking quickly to someplace and then get walking about somewhere interesting. Yeah. In the meantime, you guys get to see all these different types of trees. Alright? See, now we're getting quieter. It does feel good to be walking, actually. But it'll be great to be cycling. Beautiful day to go for a bike ride. Okay, so different. So I'm at this field. I walk to. It's near a school and the YMCA. So I just did a stop to get, I was looking at water, but I didn't want to get bottled water. I'm going to try this. Coconut water with pineapple. I like coconut water, so, and I love pineapple, so we'll see how it is. And there's my doctor's office over there. Shout out to my doctor. Please don't retire anytime soon. He could, but he hasn't yet, thank goodness. Can I squeeze through any of these? So I'm going to the park. I took a long way here, and I stopped for a bit because I was talking to my friend Jeremy on the phone. He called. So after I sent a text a while back. And basically I'm still bummed out, but I've proven I could walk to the doctor's very easily again, and that was with me wandering and stuff. And sorry I sound so down, but can't be up every day. Things happen. Oh, they've mended the stairs. See where it's a different. The one time I walked past here, I think it was after my gyno consultation before I had the operation. There are like these little chipmunks or cute little that were living in there, and anyway, cool story, bro, right? And there's garbage. Anyway, I'm heading to Pinafore, and then if I'm really, it's a big park I could walk around. But if I'm really feeling it, I could walk all the way out to my sister's grave. At the graveyard, it's not far away from there. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, cause I don't think I've gotten as many steps in as I did yesterday at this point. I mean, I have to walk back, but yeah. So I got this. Just wanted to share that. I like the shadow of trees on the ground. Look at that. So anyway, getting near to the hospital. Haven't been to the hospital since I had my surgery in October. Anyway, goodbye. Here is, folks, the hospital where me and my twin sister were born. Yeah, and they're doing additions, and they've already completed additions at the back, and they're doing more. So they'll be under construction for quite some time still, but yeah, that's good. Place is old. A lot of small, you know, that did I keep the clip in about schools in rural areas and small cities closing? Well, hospitals are a thing that close too, so it's really important that they not only maintain and upkeep this, but add to it. Not just for the residents here, but the surrounding communities, you know? So here's hoping that will be the case. I noticed on staff there were a lot of young doctors, a lot of or you know, they were working on you know, their staff was very young. They're attracting staff from, it is weird when you're getting seen by someone, you know, much younger than yourself. I guess that happens obviously in life as we get older, that inevitably will be the case, but I mean, when you literally see people who look like they just got out of high school running around in scrubs doing, that's how it is for those who could get the education and pursue their vocation. I didn't mean to rhyme. Or whatever. Yeah. If only we could get more doctors in there. We are starting to, but there's still, most people have to go to a clinic. Okay, we're going by dumpsters. Look at that. The downside also here was they shut the mental health hospital and reduced beds to a ridiculous amount of smallness. So that's not good. There are always issues when services like that decline in any community, but they say here there will be new mental health and addiction services unit, new medical device reprocessing department. So hey, good. Let's hope so. Let's hope it will work out. Anybody want a hat? Yeah, the clouds are still pretty good today. I mean, yesterday was pretty epic. But I'm gonna keep walking. Oh, there's no sidewalk on this side of the street. That's right. And then you gotta cross back over to get to the park. The park is on this side of the street. Just showing you guys. I'm curious too. Huh. Okay, so I can either be a rebel, walk on the grass all the way till they, well, I'm a rebel. Looks like I'm still a rebel, but not that much of a rebel because I don't want to walk on that guy's lawn while he's outside. Although if you looked, you could see a slight path people were making along the side. That's pretty. You see up there those lights? I walk to those lights, press a button, then it does a thing, and then I can cross. Yep. That's what will happen. And then the park is there, Pinafore Park. See, I grew up, I didn't grow up, but when I was a young child, I used to play in gullies. I called them gullies, ravines, etc., but they were gullies. There's one in particular in my old neighborhood that I'll show you guys sometime. But yeah. These roads are crap. Just so I'd say that, throw that out there. Sorry for the negative stuff, honestly, guys. I talk about all that's going on, and you'd understand. You'd be like, "Oh, totally makes sense why she's a little grumpy, a little stressed or bumped out." But I don't want to share the details. I just want to get through this with me and mine, and part of the adulting, being an adult, and just sort of deal with it. But I think the walking's helping. Isn't this water brown? Very brown. I know the water doesn't change color when it's not spring. It pretty much stays this color. Yeah. There you go. Nature and man, or people, human beings. See the graveyard that my sister's in is way over there. I could either go there, moan and gripe to her, and not get any pity because I'm alive. There's a bird. Is that like a squirrel or chipmunk sleeping or chilling out? Chipmunk? I don't know. A baby squirrel? Baby chipmunk? Sleeping or... I don't know. It's not moving. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Okay, I keep prolonging this. Oh, and there was this great willow tree when I had my gallbladder surgery in my 20s. It's on the other side of the road and on property over there, and it was a really good healing tree for me. But they chopped it years ago. Yeah, this place is really pretty when things bloom. But I'm gonna show you it when things aren't blooming. Like this is all flowers, flowers, flowers. This is a beautiful park for their flower beds. This is okay. This is pretty good. Good exercise for me. And there's the buzzing thing. Look at that. Peace and quiet. I'm going to Foursquare check in. Let's Foursquare check in. I'm at Pinafore Park. How many different parks have you checked into? 18, 31, or 53? I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know. Let's say 31. Wrong. It's gonna say what, 16? It doesn't say. I don't know. Didn't really tell me. Cancel. Don't care. Stop it. Oh my gosh. And this Foursquare and Swarm stuff. I've checked into 18 different parks. Okay. Well, that's nice. Isn't that nice? Okay, so how much have I walked? I have walked for an hour and a half, which is nothing. I walked 4 kilometers because I went all over the place. So there's memorial things at the trees. That's nice. Oh, there's people out walking in the sun. And I've been out for, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep wandering until I'm nice grumpy. Thanks for putting up with me, by the way. Check over.
Canadian section, American section, world section, music.
I've never seen Mr. Rogers. Oh, I didn't know that.
Who hasn't seen Mr. Rogers? That's insane. Okay, so this is really pretty. I'm going to take you to the memory garden. I think I'm going to try and take some photos of. Not with my DSLR, but with my Hello.
Hello.
Beautiful, eh?
Yes, yeah.
Oh. This is one of the nicer things they've done in this town. Great. This park's gotten a lot of funding. Well, I think it's mostly like donors. Well, other parks, like, Optimus got help from Optimus Club, but Waterworks needs help now. People seem to have forgotten Waterworks. Do you like the birdhouse? There's birdhouses in Waterworks as well. One quite similar to that, though painted. There's another one. There's a few in this park. Isn't that great? What a beautiful day for people to be out. Just beautiful. We took Emily here. Look. more calls. All these benches, and I haven't sat down once. I haven't sat down at all this whole walk. So you can see where I dilly-dallied. Took my time over there. And then, which is silly because, oh, let's follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. I sound insane, I'm sure. Oh well. I'm all alone. And I have an anxiety disorder. This camera helps. This is so neat. Hello.
No.
Oh. You can see how short I am. Well, I'm not going to jump off this. Hey, they redid these. These were lower before. Oh, you can see through. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this here is waterfalls. They don't have it turned on yet, but they made a waterfall there up at the top. And the water is supposed to dribble down and go into the whatever they have decided to call. Oh, look at that though. Look at how beautiful it is today. I have to admit it. It is pretty nice. I'm taking pictures with my phone instead of my... But I'm taking video. Here. See, I'm starting to sound a little better. Yeah, because I'm, it's not noisy here. I have to stop thinking, oh, the water would look so pretty at the beaches today. It would be so gorgeous today. The boardwalk and the lake and the trail, and I have to appreciate where I am now. Other people are appreciating it. I can appreciate it too. This was a park where they bring schools for like when they had the big pavilion in the middle of the park. They bring the schools together as if we were safety guards, patrollers. We met from various schools. So even though I switched schools one year in public school, I went to Scott Street, from Edward Street to Scott Street. I got to see people I knew that I'd gone to school with all those years, and blah blah blah. Cool story, bro, right? Anyway, that pavilion's gone, and now no trick bikes. Gosh darn it. Good thing I left mine at home. I'm kidding. Look how beautiful it is. There's geese here later on. Well, there's some right now, but this will just be covered in ice. Is unsafe. I'll remember that when I get home. As soon as I get to the ice box, I'll get to the freezer and dump out the ice tray. Ice is unsafe. See, that's pretty. That's a dance pavilion over there. And the big pavilion the big, whatchamacallit, band shell used to be around there. Ooh, nice car coming up, guys. Pay attention. Ooh. 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 People be showing off. Hello.
Hi.
There'll be tons of them here. Oh, there's some over there. There's bicycles. Bicycles are the way to go. That's actually very picturesque. See them? Look at them. Look at all these. Language, children, language. Hi. How are you? Hi. I know, language, right? Aww. Aww. Okay, let's keep walking. Oh, they got something they're skating on or something. As I told you, there's not a lot to do in this town. Now let them have their fun. You're only young ones. And you just keep getting older unless you're not lucky enough. I think I need to have some of my coconut water soon. See what it says, steep bank is not a pathway? Well, maybe you don't. That's what that sign says. It used to be, when I was growing up, this was something we would do. There's a fence there now, and there weren't houses there. That's the Lake Margaret area. Lake, I say, using rabbit ears. It used to be that you jumped. See, steep bank is not a pathway. They had animals throughout here, and oh, it's still there. Damage closed to public due to safety concerns. And also because they don't want people in people's backyards. Okay, so what we do is, see that there, down there? You go across. There wasn't a piece of wood. Do you see the wood? See the wood there? The wood wasn't there. You jumped that, which isn't much now. I could step over it now, but as a kid, you jumped across. You went up the hill. There was nothing there. And you go around the perimeter of the fence. And you could go all the way around to the end of the reserve. There wasn't houses or anything. You know? Back in my day, Person and I used to joke about me being Old Lady St. Thomas. Anyway, they still have animals here. Some. Yeah, you could go all around. I was gonna tell you guys these are trumpeter swans. Now, did anyone ever read The Trumpeter Swan? It's a children's book. When I was a kid, I read it. I had it. I think I might still have it. Don't feed them. Yeah, don't feed them. But you may take their picture if they don't mind. Do you guys mind? They look kind of tired anyway. I'm not a fan of zoos anymore. I won't go to a zoo from now on. But I'm here at the park. We'll see the American black duck probably. Yeah, these flocks return. They aren't like kept here. They can... Hi guys. Sorry, I'm getting a bit close. You watching me? Yeah, one of them's definitely watching me. Other one's getting sleepy. Oh, watching me. Sleepy. Sleepy. Oh, both sleepy. Aww. Look how beautiful the feathers are. They should stay on the bird. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, awake. I moved my hand. Bye. Thanks for letting me look at you. Goodbye. Sleep well. Look at all the empty space now. Is it the... Those lights are really nice at night. They make me think of Trinity Bellwoods in Toronto. These lampposts. When you're in the kids park, and I'm not going to be doing any video around that, but I am going to take the trail all the way around and go around. So that's what we're going to do now. See, there's a children's park that they did improved and new stuff, and then this is a new band shell, and that's the sun. These are the trails, and they connect to Lake Margaret area. That like the houses, not housing. Well, you know what I mean. Estates, as they would prefer they're called. I don't know. Being see, aren't these trails great?
Yeah, like that, eh?
What's more activity today?
It's a good,
Oh,
good test
hello.
for a heartbeat.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, and there used to be a train, a Pinafore Park train you could be on in this town. And that one pavilion, I think it's sort of an ode to it. It's still a pavilion, but I think it's probably, I don't know, I'm just making that up, but as far as whether it's an ode to it or not, with the design. But, oh, that's a pretty picture. I'm gonna take a picture. But yeah, and then I'm gonna walk here, right? So see? But the pavilion that used to be was massive and round, and you could walk all around it, and yeah, it was very old, so I understand. Like motorcycle season, bicycle season, walking around in a hoodie and sweating season. Okay. Just an update that I decided to have a sit down. I walked for an hour and 52 minutes, 5.28 kilometers. And I'm in the middle of, I don't even know if you guys can see that. Can you guys even see that? And I figured I needed a break, and I wanted to drink some of this this coconut water with pineapple, which is actually really good. Pause, look out. Husband saying someone went for a walk. I'm saying still at park, sitting on a park bench. Only classic rock fans will get that. Aqualung. I think I have the CD still. Anyway, I sent him some pictures. Anyway, I should get going. I don't want to get used to sitting down when I'm going for these walks. I want to keep the momentum going. It's just, it is a ways back. Should I go back, or should I go to my sister's grave? The graveyard will be nice and quiet. What do my feet say? Because I'm probably going to hit my 10K steps going home. Although I didn't think I would yesterday. And I surpassed it. So watch me not get it if I think I do have it, right? I don't know. Yeah, I've sat here long enough, so I'm gonna get up and go again. I'm okay, guys. Just, it's not even about husband being in another city working and us living apart for the first time since we've been together this time. It's more like other stresses that I can't talk about, and you know, just kind of got to deal with it. But this April challenge of 10K steps a day for 30 days is probably going to keep me from losing my mind, and also help me really get a lot more photos. Let's change things up. Speaking of which, see this guy? There you go. I sat on park bench, like picnic benches that used to be there by those trees right there, with my friend Heather long ago in my 20s. I had release, I think it was a pink, glossy, kind of sparkly nail polish, not sparkles, but just shiny. It was some kind of shiny nail polish. And I was touching a pine cone on the table, and she took a picture of me that was pretty nice. Or I did my self-portrait project. Oh, I gotta take a self-portrait with this camera. I don't know where or when yet. Walking up that hill would be a good idea. There are people coming and going, so I'll figure someplace. Okay, gonna get walking again. Oh. I was just on that bench over there, and so I didn't make it very far, but I saw this Eastern White Cedar, native to Ontario something family. There you go, learning stuff. So that's what this tree is, and probably several near it. Okay, gotta get walking. Looks like they completed the washrooms. Definitely much fancier than they were when I was a kid. There's a dance pavilion. And see a pavilion over there? They're like where families would have picnics and family reunions and stuff. No live coals or open fires. But what if my dancing is fire? Aww. Too bad we didn't have more hipsters here. We could have like swinging dances, swingers dancing events. I wonder if anybody actually dances here anymore. Then you see that pavilion that I walked by. Then you see that monument there. It's got the names of townships connected to Colonel Talbot. Got the children's playground over there. I could take a self-portrait in here, honestly. I think I could, because I can hide behind a pillar or part of it, because I really don't want to be seen. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll set the camera up, take my self-portrait, see how it is. I'll walk away from the camera and hide, but still be seen. That's what I'll do. Put this on the ground. Yeah, I can go on the ground. I wanted to get that in the background, but because of how distant I was from this pole to that pole, it didn't, well, that's lower, so it didn't make the photo. Hi there, sorry. Just came up on you like that. Oh, how are you? Okay. I know where you live now. How is it in there anyway? Huh. And there was a squirrel, and then underneath it says nut 1. I know it's just a coincidence, but it's funny. Okay, so sunshine. So this is where bus. I'm curious about this bathroom. Wait, I think there's a Pokestop over there. Can I get it? I haven't really been playing Pokemon as I walk because I don't want to eat up the whole battery, even though I have an extra battery on me, because I'm using it right now. If I was using, if I did have Pokemon on the whole time, I would have hatched so many eggs in just the past 2 days. But I don't have it on. I have Map My Walk on, and then I take pictures, and I just turn this on now and then. And now I'm just throwing all my balls away, so I'm gonna stop that. Yeah. Okay. Look what I almost forgot. Look what I did forget. But I didn't forget it. I just got around the building and realized. Those in the area who are curious, the Pinafore Comfort Station is open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. seasonal hours. Looks alright. Look at that, how fancy that is. And there's the dance pavilion where I left my dance cap, my camera cap. So I do not need to use the comfort station. I doubt it'd be that comfortable, but who knows? Are all washrooms going to be called comfort stations now? You don't want to get too comfortable in a public bathroom, do you? Birdhouse. It's painted. So let's catch Pokemon, because obviously the two are related. Here, a second. Not Pokemon, let's get some items. If I haven't lost anything else. Okay. Yes, here I am. The Pinafore Birdhouse. Somebody says this birdhouse has been in this park since it opened. I don't know if that's true, but if it's true, well, there you go. That's a long time. Okay. So do you see where the flower beds are going to be? You know, there's a video from last year, August of last year, we did a Pokemon Go walk with Emily. We went through this park. I do have to say that my health is much better today than it was then. August was before my October hysterectomy. Hysterectomy? I don't say it right. But I'm definitely in better health. Also, a lot less pain overall, like that sciatic pain that I think that was mostly gone by then, but I'm just saying I don't feel as bad. I think I could have kept up better this time around. But it's just me here. Okay, so see, I'm hitting Pokestops. One of them is that injured workers memorial. I hope it stays there. Not a lot of people think about injured workers. But at one time, this town was much more industrialized and a lot of work. And people used to be I don't know. Yeah, this is actually a Pokestop. It's for workers killed or injured on the job. Day of mourning monument. Again, I talked about this in the video I made in August, but it's still quite the thing to see for me, having been through what I went through as well. See, one day people will look back at this video and I'll be able to go, these were called unions. People organized to have better conditions in the workplace. What's a workplace? What's a job? What's benefits? What's a living wage? You know, those will be questions you can answer tell your grandchildren. Already it's mostly temp jobs and part-time hours, and things change, but I don't know what I'm rambling about, guys. Well, I do. I just don't know why I'm rambling about it. It's sad. Nothing's perfect, but it's just sad to see so much in the world going. I sound like an old person. I'm talking about just basic human rights and things getting harder for families and single people and everybody to live. I say as I'm using a DSLR while I'm using my iPhone, but that doesn't mean I have food in the fridge. Our priorities have really shifted. But then, can you imagine being without internet? You can't, because if you're watching this. Ooh, Pikachu found a candy. That means that you have the ability to have internet access or access to get internet. And it's important. Oh no, Pokemon broke free. See, as a vegan, this game, when it first came out, had me really, really unsure if I could ethically play it. I mean, because you're trapping these animals to make them, I don't know, battle? I don't quite get it. All I know is that I think it's genius for a town like this, so you can walk around and there's some stuff. Not like the bigger cities, but there's still, you get to some places and you can get a fair bit. That's neat. I usually have the sound on. I didn't catch it. That's where the waterfalls start. And then we're back to the birdhouse, and This area here that I already walked to. We're gonna leave the park now. Gazebo. Injured Workers Memorial. And it was like day of mourning for, yeah. My battery's getting low and I have far to go. Yeah, it's not a pretty day. Look at that sun. See? Ooh, look at that bird. Ooh. Hello. Did I? Oh. You're gonna be quiet now, huh? I see you. I see you. A majestic caw, but now nothing. Fine. Be that way. I'm waiting for it to start yapping once I walk away, but it hasn't yet. Oh well. Oh, still not. Oh, you can see the moon in the sky. No, you can't. Maybe. Not with my. There you go. Do you see it at all? No. No. Focus. Do you see it? No? Well. It's like. It's there. It's always there. Look at that bird though. Let's see. Totally quiet and silent. Smart. Okay, here I go. Going home, not going to see Sister's grave today. Going to go back home because probably I did get enough steps. Well, I will have by the time I get home. I hope. If not, it will be a walk. It'll be a walk in the park. I'll walk in the park after if I have to get more steps, but hopefully I'll have walked enough by the time I get home. I thought maybe that I was going to decide to like take the trail that's where that railway crossing is. Take the trail and walk the recreation trail to partway to downtown, then walk over to the Castle station, which is over there, and then walk home the long way. Took the long way home. Another classic rock reference, Supertramp. But I really like that song. I wonder if I have it on my Classic Rocks playlist on 8-Tracks, because if I don't, I better add it. It's in my music collection. Oh, rain in next 24 hours. Usually it gives me those weather alerts when the weather's already started, but thankfully this time it didn't. Anyway, I was going to contemplate taking the trail, but my feet started moving this way, so it means that I'm gonna go home. And I'm probably gonna walk all this, just walk straight on, like I'll cross the street like a good citizen, and then I'll walk this, and then I'll walk home. I could still lengthen the walk by the time I get to a set of lights that's closer to home. I could lengthen the walk by going through some other suburb areas. Oh, so I've got a great bicycle day. But I think I don't know. I'm just gonna see how it feels. Just keep going. I'm gonna be exhausted tomorrow, but maybe I'll sleep well tonight. I don't know. Thanks for if you've watched all this, or listened, or anything, thank you. Thank you for watching my videos, or listening to them. And thanks for being on this walk with me thing. I'm gonna see if I do this consecutively for a few days. If I do it for the whole month, I'll make it into its own playlist. 30 steps per day, and no, 10K per day in 30 days. 10K per day in 30 days is probably what it'll be called. I messed up the title to the video in the first vlog yesterday. Oh, everybody's coming, so I'm gonna go. I can tell that I'm tired because I'm interested in taking less pictures. But look at that sky. I'm approaching the hospital. I'm on the right side, well, I'm on the proper side of the sidewalk. I just ran into cleaner. One of the helpers that helps my longtime cleaner, Helen, is awesome. If you are in town and you need a good cleaner, I'll I'll hook you up because she's great. When I lived in the city before, here in my hometown before, she was who I went to, so who I had, because of my skin sensitivities. There's some things that just, anyway, I saw her helper, and she was so surprised to see me out because they're aware of my agoraphobic, anxiety, reclusive condition, and seeing me is like seeing a unicorn. So Helen saw me once. She was sitting in the Burger King parking lot, and I was walking past because it's all fast food, all of that area, but I was walking on the main drag. She saw me and we talked, and that was like an anomaly, me being out. So it just happened again. Now she'll be able to tell her. Hysterectomy, I could see that out of hallway window. I was somewhere there for recovery, and I could see that over the side window, and when I was out of the room and went to the end of the hallway, I was on one of those, I just don't remember which floor now, where they took me after surgery. But that's where I was, because my photos show that too. They've certainly done more since I've been here. Not since I walked here earlier, but since I was in the hospital. Look at the plane trails in the sky. Plane trails. I thought oh, and there's the moon again. I don't know if you can see it, so, oh well. Cross other side. Oh, they just mean crossing here, don't cross here. I'm like, what? Look how pretty that is. The wires. Oh, it's okay. I gotta get walking. But I thought that's a very fetching blue and turquoise and yellow. This is the corner where I said I could keep walking this way and go to various things that will bring me up to where I live, where I go straight this way and then make a right, and then I'm on my street, and then it's just a couple blocks or so home. Air miles at this convenience store. I did not know that. Is that the convenience store, or yeah, earn more in store? I did not know. Not that there's, ooh, Bell Telephone. Huh. So when it gets to be brutal, humid summer, I'm already hot, but when it's actually beating down sun and no reprieve from the heat and humidity, this is like a death march. Well, not, okay, maybe that's exaggerating, but it depends on your health and your age. Because, well, you see these trees here, there isn't really overall much shade along walking here, and there are no benches either. So think of seniors or me when I was severely anemic and it's a long walk, and as you can see, 4 lanes of traffic, just like on the street I just came off of. 4 lanes of traffic. Sorry, just not very for someone who spent their longest working time period in an auto supplier factory. I'm not too keen on vehicles. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Look at, I like paths like that. So that distant lights are not the lights that are Wellington. They're the lights that are, I think it's Chestnut Street, and then the lights beyond that are the lights at Wellington. So this way I just keep walking. Keep walking. I just didn't update you guys if you're still here. I've walked for over 3 hours because I paused this when I was sitting down, and I've done 8.81 kilometers right now, and I've burned over 1,000 calories supposedly. Who knows? But 3 hours I've been on my feet. That's not very long to be on your feet, especially if you're working a shift in a factory. But for walking, that's me. And I've taken far less pictures and video at this point because I'm tired and I just want to get home. Can you even see that? Oh well. So I'm obviously going to pass 9 kilometers by the time I get home. Maybe even get close to 10? I don't know. We'll see. And another one. So I turned before the light, before the main intersection, down Forest to Highview. Highview is the street if I'm coming back from or going to either way to the Optimus Park. I would end up on the street because there are my buildings over there. Well, a building I live in.